Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to show you ways that you can deal with those kind of files that the digitizer decided to make it on one set, meaning you cannot eliminate colors, you cannot separate elements or change it the way you like it. I'm going to show you 2 easy ways that you can use to deal with this issue, okay? So guys, I can't wait to show you, so let's get started. I'm using Embrilliance Software. Within the software, I have a program called Enthusiast, and that's the one that I'm going to be using. I'm going to edit this file, and I want to separate the word pray from the words wait and trust. So you may ask, why can't you just click the green and switch it separately without using that software? Well, I can because it's only one piece. I cannot separate the piece to change the color. So if I go to my objects panel right here and I click to the words, okay, it goes and include everything because they made it one piece. Let's go to the stitch simulator. And if you notice, it's going to give me all the steps. Okay. Now it's going to go to the starting stitch. If you notice, everything is the same color green. So they digitize it as one piece. I cannot treat these fonts right here as a separate set because it's part of the design. But there is a way to do this if you have Enthusiast within the Embrilliance software. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to go to this arrow right here. I'm going to click it and it switch the panel, if you notice. I'm going to go to this corner. So I'm going to go ahead and click the icon. And if you notice, it switched to tiny, tiny dots all the way around the design. I'm going to do a left click on my mouse and I'm going to circle like a lasso. I call it a lasso, like in rodeos. And I'm going to try to circle it without touching the whole thing. Okay? This is circling and it switch color. I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy and then I'm going to go right click again and I'm going to paste. All right? Now I'm going to get off this part and I'm going to click this up again. And if you notice, I made a copy of it. And that's what I want. I want a copy of it. Okay? I'm going to push it out. I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to repeat the same process. I'm going to go to my icon right here for Enthusiast. I'm going to make a click on that corner icon. They call it freehand select. So it's the freehand select icon. I'm going to click it. It switched on a white color. And I'm going to repeat the same thing again. I'm going to go to a lasso. I'm going to circle it and select it. Yep. So now that I select it, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to right click and delete. And it's gone. Okay. So now I'm going to get off the Enthusiast program and I'm going to place this back here. So now I have 2 separate entities right here. If you go to the subject panel, you're going to see it at the bottom. I'm going to click it and it's right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure that it's centered. And I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to group it. So now I can select any color that I want. I am not going to change the word pray. It's going to stay with the green satin stitch. But the wait and trust, I want it in a white. So I'm going to pick white. Okay. So this is one of the features that is included within the Enthusiast software. There is another way that you can do it as well if you don't have the Enthusiast program. And this way is using the stitch simulator. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to another color by using the stitch simulator. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to let it run through all the way down until I reach the end of the green color right here. And you just want just a little bit of the white, just so that you have enough to start this process. I'm going to go
continue, and this is too much. Just want a little bit like that. You know the X right here? So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna place a stop, and this is gonna produce the color panel right here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch the color to another color. I'm gonna pick the purple right here. And I'm gonna go okay. And it switched the color. Now it's very important, if you notice right here, I still have the white right here. So I have the purple color right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run it again. I have everything going on in here. Now I'm gonna go here on the panel because I still see the white right here on the panel, as you know, have that white. So I'm gonna open up this right here, and it's gonna appear a little bit of the white. It's a little, you know, dot that I left in there. I'm gonna go and choose that one, which it shows it right here, and I'm gonna hit delete, and it deleted it. Okay, if you happen to see the original color here, all you have to do is open up this section right here, and it will give you the color that you do not want. You can either use Enthusiast if you have that program, or you can use the Stitch Simulator to do the same thing when it comes to this design. I think the Enthusiast program gives you more choices to deal with the situation, but if you don't have it, this is the way to do it, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to close here. I'm gonna keep it the way I had it before. I'm gonna go back. Oops, hold on. Okay, so this is the one that we were working on, all right? I'm going to embroider this on a t-shirt. So guys, I will see you at the craft table. I have already traced the design on the hoop. It's all centered in place. I placed the thread colors into the system right here. It's only 4 color changes. That includes the position, tack down, and then the embroidery of the phrase pray and the phrase on the bottom, which is the white color. This is the fabric right here that I decided to use for the applique part. It has already the heat and bond placed to the back of the fabric. If you have any questions about the process of applique on how to use heat and bond because you're new to the channel, I have lots of video that you can go and check on how to apply the heat and bond onto the fabric. So everything is ready to start. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the printout of the design, which I always do. And guys, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run this in fast mode, and I will see you at the end when I'm ready to place the fabric on the design, okay? Okay, so the machine has stopped. I'm gonna place the fabric. Just making sure that it's covering all the angles. I always cut my fabric bigger than the design just to make sure that everything is done. Okay, so let's get started. I just completed the process of trimming the
applique part of it. I'm going to continue with the embroidery, and the next step is just to embroider the satin stitch all around the word pray. Okay, so let's get started. The embroidery is done. I'm going to remove the stabilizer from the back of the shirt, and also I'm going to press the design because remember it has heat and bond on the back, so I'm going to press it to make sure that the fabric is going to be attached to the t-shirt. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you when I'm done with that. All right. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you have any questions about today's tutorial, let me know down below in the description box. I will be glad to answer all the questions. I will be back soon with new projects and different ideas on how to make embroidery easy for you guys, okay? So this is everything for now. Until next time, bye. Hasta luego.